Larson Show. The big unit is ready to go. The Greg Larson Show.
Welcome back to the Greg Larson Show. My name is Greg, and I'm here today with what I want to call the new Best Friends episode.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
So my guest today
It's me and John, the producer.
Yeah.
We're the best friends.
My guest today is Ray Romano O'Leary.
Mostly O'Leary,
O'Leary.
O'Leary. Yeah, Ray Romano is a
Different guy. Totally different guy.
guy.
Totally different guy. That's cool.
Yeah, he's a lot busier than I am. He probably wouldn't be able to fly to Melbourne to do the podcast.
Well, he's coming next week.
No, he's not.
No, he is.
He is?
I got David Spade coming up, and I got Ray Romano.
You got David Spade?
I do. I've got David Spade booked in.
What do you want to talk to David Spade about?
Ray Romano. And Ray Romano, I'm going to talk about David Spade.
I'd love to hear where he gets his ideas from.
Yeah. Oh, man. Just family,
Yeah.
mucking around the city of New York. So when I say Best Friends episode, we were talking, we've only just met, really.
Basically, yeah.
Like we've met what? I would say, I've known who you are.
I've known who you are.
Yeah. And I would say like a few weeks ago.
That sounds right. Yeah, I would say this is our third ever conversation.
Yeah.
Is
If you don't count the journey here, but that's still a continuation of this conversation.
Yeah, absolutely. And there were some real pearlers in the car.
Yeah. Oh man, we had some industry goss. Let me tell you, dish and dirt.
The names were called out.
Names were dropped and then called out.
That's right. Greg knew the entire list on the Epstein flight logs.
By heart, by memory. I rattle them off every hour on the hour. I just when the clock strikes and I just start
Stephen
naming.
Hawking.
I can't get over that Stephen Hawking was on the Epstein list. I can't get over it. I don't think I'll ever get over it.
It's so insane.
I don't think I'll ever stop thinking about that. But here's the thing, right? So we have talked. This is our third conversation.
Yeah, absolutely.
And already there are some things that I've noticed that we like. All I'm saying is I want to use this episode to see if we might become best friends.
Oh, okay. All right. This is putting a lot of pressure on the podcast.
There's a lot of pressure on this particular podcast, and maybe we won't, and that's okay. We're adults.
Yeah,
we cannot become best friends. We don't have to be best friends. I'm not going to get a gun to your head. I'm not going to take you out to the oil refinery that we drove past and go, you got to be my best friend.
I'll bury you out here.
I'll bury you out here. But we have some things in common because there's all these overlaps, right? Like where were you born?
Wanganui, New Zealand.
Wanganui, New Zealand. Exactly.
We're possibly the only two people who were born there.
There's got to be like 5 people in Wanganui. There's 6 maybe. We were both born in the same city. We both and this is a crazy coincidence. I won't say the name of the street because I don't want anyone to know my address. And the reason I don't want anyone to know my address is because
you don't want me to come over.
Not yet. We got to find out. If we're best friends.
Yeah.
But one time I was at my house and someone had left a 3-liter bottle of oil there, like olive oil. And as I was just explaining to you in the car, I once played a character called Mr. Oily, and I really felt that they did that intentionally.
How soon after Mr. Oily?
It was quite a while after Mr. Oily. But it's hard to explain, but the oil was in a place that isn't accidentally left there.
What is that?
Like someone had walked into my front yard and placed the oil.
Like in the center of the lawn?
Yeah, like in the center of the lawn.
Like as if just like, so wouldn't have been your partner just being like, I forgot to bring the oil inside.
Yeah, and there's no way that my partner's buying it. And
3 liters of
when
oil
I say 3 liters, I think that's an understatement. It was is one of those like giant, like.
They had a drum of oil.
Yeah, that a cafe would purchase, that a normal person wouldn't purchase.
And someone found out where you lived and left it in the center of the lawn.
It left it in the center of the lawn. Either they found out where I lived or they just knew They just saw me walking past and went, there he is, Mr. Oily.
You know what? He'll probably need some oil.
Yeah, he'll need some oil.
He'll need some oil. Look at him, he's so dry. Look at him, he hasn't oiled up in days.
Yeah, he must have run out.
He must have run out of
We
oil.
got to give him some oil. And
I'll be a good Samaritan. I'll take it all. Mr. Oily's clearly fallen on hard times.
he's going to love this. He's going to love it. And but there's something, like if it was attached to a note saying, I love you, Mr. Oily or something, okay.
That would somehow make it less creepy.
Yeah.
Even though it's, I love you, Mr. Oily.
But as it stands, that seems sinister to me.
Yeah.
But also, the alternate explanation is that they didn't know who I was. They just were wandering around in my front yard with a 4 or 5 litre drum of oil.
I got to ditch this.
And went, I got to get rid of this goddamn oil. The cops are after me. I got to ditch the oil.
Did you look inside the it's definitely just oil.
It is oil. It is oil. So it was like, whoa. Did you just hear an echo?
Did you just reverb Mr. Oily?
That was crazy. I don't know if that's going to come up in the podcast and people are going to go, what? We just heard an echo. We both heard an echo. New best friends. We just heard
another thing we have in common.
Yeah, we both heard the echo.
Simultaneous strokes.
Yeah. I can't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, so it was a clear container of oil.
Yeah.
So you could see that it was oil and the seal was unbroken.
Oh, phew, so it's safe to use.
Yeah, but also here's the other thing too.
Yeah.
This is like extra virgin olive oil.
No.
That's not cheap. That is not cheap.
They've gone out of the... Mr. Oily doesn't use just any kind of oil.
Yeah, no, but this is... I talked about the oil that I used as Mr. Oily on a podcast, and I had explained that the first time I did Mr. Oily, we used a quite expensive olive oil.
How many times did you oil yourselves up?
Total of 3. So there's three oilies. The first Mr. Oily was like a fairly, good olive oil.
Yeah.
And it was good. Like it was obviously, I felt like I was going to die at the time because it like seals your pores and you'd be surprised how hot you get when you're just in your undies covered in oil. You'd think, oh, I'll be cold. No, you are hot. It's like a layer of insulation, oil. But even as I'm saying this, I'm just like, at some point I have to let Mr. Oily go. I have to stop talking about Mr. Oily. Like I've talked about it too much, but
he did 3 legendary appearances.
Yeah. Will there be a 4th? That's what everyone wants to know.
Is it a sexual thing? Like, did you get like that groan right into the mic? That sounded
like I did not intend it to be a sexual thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. There have been people on the internet who have reached out to me, for whom it was a sexual thing. And that's okay.
An awakening of sorts.
Yeah, and that's absolutely fine.
Yeah,
if you want that to be a sexual thing, that's absolutely fine. I have no problem.
Where you'd probably draw the line is probably at the threshold to your property.
Yeah. At the you can be.
You can be into Mr. Oily all you want.
Yeah, you can be really into Mr. Oily.
Was Mr. Oily meant to be like one of the Mr. Men? Like Mr. Happy, Mr. Sad, and then there's Mr. Oily.
Okay.
You're just all the people around the neighborhood you might encounter.
I'm not kidding. You came up with the idea, so I say we split the profits on this. Make a Mr. Oily picture book in the style of Mr. Men.
Just the sopping wet.
Yeah. It's a sopping wet book. It's so oily.
It's so oily.
But it's just a picture book for kids.
Yeah, it was a pop-up, but all the things have collapsed in because it's so you're covered in oil.
There's not a scratch and stiff, like a smush and sniff.
A slurp and taste. A slurp and taste.
It's not a scratch and sniff. It's a slurp and taste. You gotta have a slurp and taste. You got your scratch and sniff. Scratch and sniff's dead. We're done with scratch and sniffs. It's slurp and taste.
Have you sucked your book?
Have you sucked your book, kids? Have you sucked your book? Start a bed. Suck your book.
Suck. Oh, come on. We'll do the slurp and taste, and then you go right off to sleep.
Yeah, then you go right off to sleep. Can we do a slurp and taste before we go to bed? One slurp and taste, and then you're off to bed. That's it. Nah.
Oily dreams.
I'm dreaming of Mr. Oily. That's a really good idea. And I would like Mr. Oily was not anywhere near as clever as that.
Oh,
Like,
you're kidding.
was-
You're kidding.
It literally, yeah. I'm a professional kidder. That's what,
I'm willing to admit it. Mr. Oily wasn't my most highbrow idea. Me covered in oil.
I mean, I'd say that, but then I also had I also once had a character called Mr. Cum. So like, I think Mr. Oily on the scale was like, and also I've got to come up all my characters. A little comedy writing trick
Yeah.
is Mr.
Yes. If I'm getting it, so
and then like a liquid.
find any viscous liquid.
You find any viscous liquid, or
Well,
it's Uncle something. I have characters like Uncle Funny, Uncle Christmas.
Uncle is more disturbing because it implies a relationship with the audience
Yeah.
member that I do not want.
Yeah. Probably the most disturbing. I had a character on my former podcast, The Grub, RIP, called Uncle Clean Girls, and that was a bad one. That was a real bad one. I've forgotten. I've totally forgotten what we were talking about. But Mr. Oily.
It was, you were talking about Mr. Oily, the drum in the middle of the yard, and it was coming to us talking in the car maybe about, we live on the same...
Because we live on the same street name.
Yeah, same street name.
I'm north side, you're south side.
Yeah.
Our street is the exact same name, and it's not a usual name. It's not like Smith Street.
No, it's not. That happens a lot in Melbourne. This is a very dull observation, but as someone who's new to the city,
Yeah.
I've never lived somewhere before where you could put in the address and you go to the wrong part of town, even though
It actually does happen quite a lot in Melbourne. It's
I think there's 2 Fitzroy Streets maybe, or something.
there's a lot.
Yeah.
There's Brunswick Streets, but there's like Brunswick Street in Fitzroy and then Fitzroy Street in Brunswick.
Yeah.
And also, like people talk about Melbourne. Melbourne's fine. I'm not a Melburnian. You're not a Melburnian.
No, absolutely not.
We're both from.
I repudiate the city.
I'm an immigrant, just like you. we're both migrants to this great land.
We came in with nothing but $1 a drink.
I do remember though. Like I don't know. Like the migrant experience for me was very hard. You know, we were just crowded together. You know, I remember it being like just really hard, like scared. I remember throwing up. Like I remember and like the Air New Zealand staff were like so good about it. Like they just, we're business class, so it's fine. Like it's, it's up in business. You're all right. But no, so Melbourne, pretty good city, terribly designed. Melburnians go on about the grid system. They're like, oh, we got a grid system. It's like, yeah.
In the city.
In the CBD.
In the CBD.
Everywhere else, it is just chaos.
Good
Chaos
luck,
reigns.
Good luck out there.
Yeah. They have roundabouts with traffic lights on the roundabouts. There's a place out at like Moonee Ponds where there's literally like 6 entrances to a roundabout, then traffic lights on the roundabout. That's you've got the worst of both worlds now.
This is Greg is doing word for word the talkback radio we listened to on the way in here. He's doing the Sky News.
This is absolute bullshit. This is political correctness. This is what happens when you have these loony left Labor governments. You get roundabout chaos.
He had to pull over in rage. He saw a cycle lane. So he needed time to cool down.
I needed to like door the cyclists as just one at a time as they come past. Got him. Kicking up. You just go, please, can I go home or do the podcast? Either. It was a hard time. It was a hard time out there. And the other thing that we have in common that so what, without saying date of birth.
Yeah.
Oh no, say your date of birth and I'll bleep it.
I got to put a lot of trust into you right now.
I promise you I'll bleep it because I'll say my date of birth.
Okay. Do you want me to read out my passport number?
Yeah, actually, that would be.
I've got a lot of personal information.
No, don't tell me the date. Just tell me the year.
The year?
Yeah.
All right. No.
Fuck.
Are you going to bleep that?
Should I bleep that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll bleep that.
Yeah.
I'll bleep the year. That was nearly off 10 years off me.
Is that what you were hoping, that we were exact 10 years in age?
I knew we weren't the same age, but I was hoping that we were exactly 10 years apart.
Are you born? You do know when I was born? Do you have a rough idea of when?
Well, now I do.
I mean, it's
Because you just said the
it's
year.
'cause I literally
You
just said the conversation
year.
we were just.
Do you know? Yeah, I've got a really rough idea. Like, I know the year for sure. I reckon I can guess the year off the top of my head.
First of all, I want to say you have an amazing memory and you
Yeah.
are such a good listener.
Thank you
You're
so
such-
much. I've been praised for my listening abilities. That's why I hosted a podcast, because I want to listen.
You are-
I'm here to listen. I'm here to hear. But what were you? What were you? What were
Well,
you
I was
going
going to
to
say,
say?
are we even born in the same month?
Well, that's
All right, let's okay on the count of three.
Okay.
All right,
one, two, three.
No, it's so different.
It's very different. Yeah, we're already drifting apart. I feel our friendship the cracks are starting to appear. Like, same street, same city of birth.
It is wild to meet someone outside of that place, born there. Like, there's like 40,000 people in Wongan.
Yeah, it's
like,
not a big town.
It's not. A
Well,
big
it's
town.
like bigger than
It's
a
bigger.
really small town. It's bigger than
It's bigger than a town would say 30,000 people.
yeah, it's bigger than a town with 6 people.
Yes, absolutely.
Let's go through all the numbers of people that it's bigger than.
22.
20. It is bigger than 22. 23 as well.
Yep. Probably, I reckon bigger than 24.
Yeah, definitely bigger than 2.
Yep. 80,000?
No,
No,
smaller.
I've shot
yeah,
them up.
you've absolutely fucked that. You've absolutely. No, but and that's it's not unusual, but like my parents
to
weren't
be
even
loved
from
by anyone. That's one of the things that's
we both
love Tom Jones.
well, we both are aware of Tom Jones
We
as a singer-songwriter. Have you ever been a member of like a Nazi organization?
Does this relate to Tom Jones?
No, just to find out if we have things in common.
What Scouts? Does Scouts count?
Scouts count as a Nazi organization? Because I was going to say no, I haven't.
Because when I was in Scouts, my main focus was the advancement of the white race, but they were just trying to teach us about knots.
Yeah, they were just like, man, it's really about the knots, eh? Like, it's about the knots and Plain Red Rover. I was in Cubs. I was in Cub Scouts.
Oh yeah, is that what they call young Scouts?
Yeah, well, they have. I don't know if it's the same in New Zealand. They have Joey's, Cub Scouts, Scouts, and then there's other ones that I don't know about.
I think we were just called Scouts, but I was really only in it for 1 year, and I was not really paying attention. You know, I was not. I was that Mum made me go. I did not want to be there. It was the only time I've ever woken up for Anzac Day. R.I.P. Respect the troops and all that. But
Yeah. It's early.
It's early.
God, imagine going to war and having to get up early. Like, it's just like, oh, you got to get shot and you got to get up early to get shot. Like, oh.
I didn't even want to do this.
Yeah,
I have to get up.
if I want to do it, can I at least stay up, like, sleep until 11? Like, can I at least have a fucking...
Shoot me at 1, please.
Yeah, can I have a coffee or something first? You know, like, do we have to get up at 5 a.m.? Christ. That is ridiculous. Okay, so but we also have, like, similar university...
Oh, really?
Well, no, that's similar. You studied philosophy, didn't you?
I did, yes.
I studied sociology.
Oh, yes, we've talked about that. Yes.
So that's another best friends.
Another best friend.
That's another tick in the bed. So neither of us were Nazis.
Neither of us were Nazis.
Both of us studied, vaguely similar
ologies.
There's crossover.
Anyone who's been to university knows the philosopher and the sociologist best friends every time. It's
always
a tale as old as time.
Philosophers, but not psychologists.
Absolutely, the scum of the earth.
Yeah,
I don't know. We're both in Scientology.
We're both looked into it. There is some good stuff.
There's some great stuff in there.
The Thetans and whatever.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but I think we could theoretically best friends. Cats, dogs
exist.
What's your preference?
Cats.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on the show.
I mentioned if that really was it.
Yeah. I'm not really into this anymore.
We just have a silent drive back.
Fuck. Can you make your own way back? I guess.
Anyway, they've got Uber out here, so
yeah. No, but I would eat a cat.
It's not.
you know, like I've eaten dog obviously, but I would eat a cat if I had to. So yeah.
What was the circuit? Were you visiting somewhere? Were you
No, just
home hungry?
eat a cat. Like I was just like, oh, I could go to. But it's like, I don't know.
It's so much cheaper to eat at home.
It's like shop local. You know what I mean? Shop local, live local.
Yeah.
I care about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like I'm sort of really in touch with community values.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, oh, I see a cat.
Yeah.
Why not eat the cat
Why?
instead of going to the shops and buying your yogos and your mixed nuts or whatever that you don't know where they come from. But then you got cats right there ready to go. You know, just get them in the pot.
They've got 9 lives. It's fine.
Yeah, they're fine. They're cool.
They're gristly.
Yeah. So how do you like living in Melbourne so far? Is that a good question? Is that a good question?
That's a great follow-up question, I think. Is that a good question?
Yeah, is that a good? I don't know. This is like the third or fourth or fifth, depending on the order I release these episodes. But
this one may never come out.
It may never come out. I just don't know, like how to talk to people. You know what I mean? You ever feel like that?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I'm feeling it right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that like one of the reasons why you wanted to start the podcast? Is try and teach yourself how to talk to people?
Yeah, just sort of get out of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
Because I just thought, like I could just play PlayStation all day, every day.
Yeah, try cultivate that.
Maybe get a little podcast going.
Try cultivate that school shooter persona.
Yeah.
Hang by yourself at the back of gigs.
Yeah. Here's a question I want to ask you though.
Okay.
Do you ever feel like
a plastic bag
floating
through the wind?
American Beauty, R.I.P. You can never enjoy American Beauty anymore. Kevin Spacey.
And what's worse is I actually never saw it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no.
It legitimately sucks so much.
Isn't it meant to be one of the greatest films
I
ever?
don't know what, like, even at the time, and this isn't me going like, oh, Kevin Spacey sucks. You know, there's Kevin Spacey movies I liked, Usual Suspects, and others.
I think make a long list of Kevin Spacey's positive attributes.
Yeah, let's talk about Spacey. Oh, I love doing this. This is my favorite thing in this podcast.
Straight into the mic.
ASMR.
Oh my God.
Just pouring the water. There we go. That's a little listen. Yeah, American Beauty, like, because literally that line. I can't remember how old I was when American Beauty came out. I was like, sometimes there's so much beauty in the world that I feel like I just can't take it. I film a plastic bag floating in the wind. It's such a great metaphor. And I'm like, that is stupid. I was like 15 or something when it came out. I was like, that's stupid. That's a stupid idiot line and a stupid idiot movie. I hated it.
What is he talking about? What does he mean? Is the plastic bag meant to be a metaphor for something?
I guess it's one of those things that's like, it looks like a cool thing. It's nothing. It's like,
wow.
It's I don't know.
Of course, you couldn't make American Beauty these days.
Yeah,
of course.
you couldn't get. Well, you couldn't.
You couldn't get a place. You couldn't get Kevin Spacey for.
There's a whole. One of the main plots of the movie is that he's in love with his teenage daughter's friend.
Oh no!
And like tries to seduce her and stuff.
Oh,
like
it's oddly oddly easy character for him to
probably couldn't make it today.
Oddly easy character for him to inhabit.
Yeah, but no, I think about this a lot. Right, like I keep getting obsessed with, you know how there's like I don't know if you're on the TikTok.
I have an account, but I don't have the app on my phone.
Yeah. There's like a trend on TikTok.
Yeah.
Or a trend, or I guess people saying that men are constantly like asking their boyfriends or husbands or fathers, you know, how many times a day do you think about the Roman Empire?
Yeah, yeah.
And whilst it is, you know, a meme and a trend or whatever, it's like, oh yeah, it's like 3. I would say it's probably 3 for me. Like
3.
I think about it a lot. I constantly. I don't know if you're the same. It's 3. It's 3.
It's 3.
It's like I always think about Julius Caesar once a day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to think about Caesar once a day.
Yeah, yeah.
Then it's like, oh, maybe I think about gladiators.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll think about, you know, Gauls and Asterix comics. Yeah. That still counts, I think.
You think? Yeah. I mean, the Romans are in that.
Yeah, Romans are in. They're the main antagonists.
Yes.
In the Asterix series. And then maybe it'll just be just legions and forming ranks and marching. You know, I'll think about it.
Yeah, me, I listen to the song Rome by the B-52s 3 times a day, morning, lunch, and dinner. and it just makes me think about the Roman Empire.
Yeah. It's a good empire as far as empires go.
As far as empires go, there's Roman Empire.
That's your number one.
That's your number one.
Yeah.
Then The Empire Strikes Back. There's
number 2.
And then Empire Magazine is number 3, the movie magazine.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Shit.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to think about the best empires.
Do you have a best empire?
Well, it's going to be Roman Empire is going to be number 1.
The Jade Dynasty.
Jade Dynasty. The British Empire never gets they don't get a good rap, do they?
They're
Never get a good
out
rap.
of favor at the moment, but they'll
They're
come
really
back.
out of favor. They'll have it. It's always swings and roundabouts.
You just hold on there.
Yeah.
You guys hold on.
Yeah, the British Empire is there's something in the works. German Empire, they don't get a good rap.
What was the German Empire?
That was the pre-Hitler Germany. But like World War One Germany, German Empire kind of thing.
Oh,
they weren't even much of an empire. And then they, went, oh, let's have a war. And then they went, don't worry about it.
And then let's have another war.
I had a war for like 5 years. Like the whole of Europe just got together and went, let's have this fucking big war. And like millions died. And after 5 years, they're like, don't worry about it, actually. Fuck. Don't worry about it. And then, it was all good. But anyway, what I was trying to say is, I do think about the Roman Empire a lot. I do think about history in the past.
Yeah.
Because I wish that I lived in a time in history where there was some level of mystery. This is mystery history. Mystery history.
There's a mystery history.
Welcome back to mystery history. But where you could be like, oh, this goat is actually a god. And then I could be like, oh, well, I can't Google it, so I guess that's true.
I mean, I guess if you saw it be the god.
Yeah, like what can you do? Like it's a stage before people had TikToks and stuff, like where you could, someone could be, the Pope could be mysterious.
Yeah.
You've never seen like a video of the Pope doing cocaine with someone from an NRL team. Not that the Pope has, but it could happen.
They are good friends.
We could live in a world where there's someone's like, oh, this is video of the Pope when he was younger doing coke with, the Gold Coast Titans.
Yeah. It makes me think of the way my mum talks about Santa Claus. Like she always wanted us to believe in Santa Claus. So that way there was a little bit of magic in the world, you know?
Yeah.
But if you lived during the Roman Empire time, there's just magical around you. You're like, you literally, they have no clue. There's like no such thing as medicine. Like if you want to get cured up, they just cut you open and hope for the best.
Just a slice up. Like that's the thing. It's like it's this world. I wish, and I think that we lived up into that world until I reckon mid-90s,
the mid-1990s,
mid-90s, because you could still. I remember in like early high school, primary, late primary school, early high school, before everyone had the internet.
Yeah,
like the internet still existed, but you would still be able to show someone a magazine and go like, hey, I've got this magazine where the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse were spotted over the Nevada desert and there's a photo of them.
Yes, yeah.
And you can't immediately go, nah. Yeah. You're just like, well, it's in a printed magazine.
Must be true.
My friend had a magazine where it showed all these people that had spontaneous human combustion, which is a thing that people used to believe in. Yes. Where it was like, oh, you could just suddenly catch it on fire. It's like, no, because like your cells can randomly cause a spark and then your whole body will catch on fire.
And you just tell someone, be like, someone wore trousers that exploded. Then you just be like, oh, okay, that's true then.
It's true. And I remember growing up, we used to live in this world where we believed a family, like an incestuous family that all lived together in this big house. And everyone was like, and it was called the Borkett family. And I don't even know if they were real.
But do they live in your town, like down the road? Like, can you see the house?
It was in our town of Ipswich.
Yeah.
So I grew up in a town called Ipswich, which is like a slightly bigger Wanganui, I guess. Yeah. In Queensland.
Our incestuous family was much smaller, just 2 generations.
Yeah, you had a small one. We had a bit bigger one, right? And it was a thing. Like people would call, like it was an insult in our town. Like it didn't even make it outside of Ipswich to call someone a Borkett. Like, you fucking Borkett. Oh, you balk it. Like everyone said it all the time.
And what you meant is that you were locked inside a house being incestuously abused by one of your relatives. Is that what?
Well, it just meant you were weird.
But it'd be like if everyone in Austria going around going, "Oh, you're Fritzl," or something.
Yeah.
Like.
Well, no, but it wasn't that sinister.
Oh, wasn't that?
It was a consensual incestuous. It wasn't like people were trapped. It was just like there was a family and everyone in the family would hold hands.
I didn't mean to besmirch the good reputation of the Balkans.
Of the Ipswich Balkans. But then there was this whole rumor about this family that I'd never met or never seen. It's always a friend of a friend. It's like, I saw him at the shopping centre. And then there was this rumor and everyone talked about it that they'd won the Set for Life Scratch It, which is where you win like $250,000 a year for 20 years in a row.
Holy moly!
It's like a set for life. Like you win.
Is it a real thing?
It's a real thing. I think the amount might be smaller now.
Yeah.
I remember it was like really big. It was set for life. It was literally like you win. You
win a huge income
for 20 years in a row, and everyone was like, they won.
That's set for life if you plan on living a relatively short life.
Yeah,
depending on what age you win it and how long you plan to stay alive.
But like that was such a beautiful time of mystery. You know what I mean? It was like it's like, Roman gods or like, a Balkan inbred family who's won a Set for Life Scratch It. It's like it's something to believe in. And I feel like technology and the internet has destroyed that mystery and that wonder. The wonder, because you'd be like, my friend was at the shopping centre where the Balkan family came in and the whole family were all holding hands and there was 20 of them and then they all scratch it and then they won the Set for Life and then they all kissed each other. And you could believe that. And
they
you could
all lifted up their hands.
And they all lifted up their hands together and they were so oily and that's where Mr. Whirly came from.
The Balkan, were there stories about like what their kids looked like? Like were they like they were having like weird messed up kids, like one eye?
There were stories about you have these stories where it was like they all look like adults and like all of them you were like, are they 8 years old or 80 years old? You don't know. They were all smiling all the time. So have you ever seen an Aphex Twin film clip for the song Come to Daddy?
No, that seems like such a specific.
Yeah, it's a very specific thing.
A very specific.
If for listeners of the pod, right now is the time to pause the podcast, go onto YouTube and type "Come to Daddy" by Aphex Twin. Watch it.
Do you know roughly the timestamp you want them to get to?
They will enjoy every moment of it. There's no particular moment in there that it's all good.
It's all good.
It's all really solid.
But you'll know the incestuous child when you see one?
Well, it's just there's heaps of children with a man's face running around. Just heaps of children with the same man's face.
Oh.
The Aphex Twin, the man.
Oh.
Forget his actual name. He's an electronic music artist.
I mean, that is what an incestuous family would be like as well. All the kids walking around with the same man's
face because it's the same man.
They've all got the same genes.
They've all got the same genes. They're bloody Levi's. Like pair of Levi's. Hand-me-downs. But I just wish, that we lived in that world still where you could have that mystery where things weren't immediately ruined. You're like, they didn't win it because you can look up, the records on Google.
Yeah.
You can look anything up now.
Yeah, I feel so. My childhood, like we had the lies like that, but ours was so low. I feel like so much more low level. Like the big one in my head were always lies about Pokemon. We didn't have. This is how I feel like it's such a sweet summer child. Like I was just trapped in this little bubble. Yeah. Like my lies were like you could get Charmander, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle all in the same game. Like that was the big lie. It was like there's somewhere in there. There's like a field of Bulbasaur. So there's a waterfall. There's a lake for Squirtle. There's a field for Charmander.
Yeah. There
was a truck, and you died on the boat, and then you came back, and you could push a truck, and Mew was under the. Big Pokemon fans, I think, will know what I'm talking about. Yeah. But it's all baloney, and not once were the other kids in my school being like, "Oh, that house over there." I wouldn't have been interested. I'd be like, look, at least they can give me a Charmander.
If they got the Set for Life, they can buy all the Pokemon cartridges. We can get a Charmander going. That's interesting too because I've had those exact same conversations in school. I remember like Street Fighter 2
Yeah.
And people going, there's a cheat code where they all fight naked. And it's like, fuck.
I got to see these men's penises flying
and it's like, how do we get this cheat code? Like, where do you find it? How do you get it? It's like, I don't know. Nobody knows the code.
Nobody knows the code.
Nobody knows the code, but it's out there. And we got to find something. And we'd be asking people, have you heard it? And people would lie and say like, yeah, my cousin had it and I saw it. It did happen. And you're like, what's the code? And he's like, I can't tell you, man. And he's like, man, I want to see this Street Fighter naked. But I lived in that world, but then also the Borkit thing. It was Street Fighter naked.
What I want to know is what did they spend the money on if they won the set? Because it does seem like they're already set for life. Like they've already found a partner. They've already got like so many things already lined up. Yeah,
like if you're inbred, you're set for life. You've got it all figured out.
Yeah, it's kind of like you know who you're going to marry. You know your partner. You're all living. You've already got a property.
It is quite freeing in that sense. It's like
you can see the benefit.
Yeah, there's there's upsides.
There's upsides.
There's an upside to incest.
It's like a modern day Garden of Eden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's basically it. It's just yuck. But yeah, I mean, Xboxes. You could buy Xboxes.
That's true. You could probably buy.
You're set for life, but you don't have an Xbox.
That's true.
Now you got an Xbox.
I also want, and so also the other thing about the Borkins. Sorry, I'm deep diving into these. Do they smile all the time? Was their thing?
I think in my mind they did, because I always have this image in my mind of them smiling all the time, like a. Yeah.
Again, very that's very charming, very nice of them. But who are they trying to win over? Because again, they're set for they're not going to be. Are they trying to Well, it's a waste of time for them to flirt with you. They've already got.
That's true, but in my mind, it was more that they're smiling because they couldn't contain their joy. It was like, I'm just so happy with my Borkit lifestyle. That I'm fine with this.
You would be happy. You've just won the lotto.
I've just won the lotto. I love my sister. I love my sister. I love my mum.
What don't I have to smile about?
Yeah, I'm a happy guy. I'm just a happy guy. Yeah, no, good on them.
Good on them.
Good on the Borkits.
But it is true. That is a thing of like, do you back in the day? Like back in Roman times, like they didn't even know that birds migrated. That was like they thought like they just transformed into rocks.
Yeah,
like that was the thing. Like, and then you're just like, oh, I believe that, I guess. And like, Aristotle would say something, and you'd be like, well, I guess because he thought it must be true. And so you just get away with anything.
Yeah, you can. But also it feels like there's more meaning in life when you don't know the like. Like I always think about this, right? It's like if you lived in even, the 17th century or whatever, whenever Michelangelo was around.
One of the great ones.
What about Michelangelo? Whatever century he was
Great
in.
basketball player.
If you were like making art and you'd be like, why are you making this art? Oh, for the glory of God. Yeah. Making it for the glory of, the Lord and like the church and all this stuff. And I was like, oh, cool. There's like some mystery to that.
Yeah.
But now it's like, oh, what are you doing? Oh, I'm making like sponsored content for spam. Like not spam email, like the food spam in a can, which I did once.
Right, did you really?
I did. I had to do an ad for spam.
Here comes Mr. Spam.
Yeah, Mr. Spam. I was Mr. Spam and I did an ad for spam, like an online ad for spam. And I was like, yeah, I mean, that's one of those moments where you go, oh, like it's cool. Like I'm not depressed, but nothing matters. Like nothing. There's no point to any of this. You're just making spam ads going, oh, I love spam. And you're like, oh, yeah. It feels like we're running out the clock as a society sometimes.
The idea of Michelangelo running a TikTok account and being like, yo, what up, guys? It's Michelangelo here to talk to you about God again.
Yeah, what's up? God is soak. No, it would be like, here's a video that proves that God is real. This is bad. I'm trying to do the TikTok voice and I can't do it. You know the TikTok voice, that lady?
Like the thing that, like the automatic thing that reads over the text or whatever. Like.
And they always use the lady and then they use that song that goes, oh no, oh no. Or this other song. No. What's that other song where it's like, where it's like, it's an old song. It's like, what's it?
Aruba, Jamaica.
Nothing
Ooh, I want to take you to
Bermuda. TikTok. Get this.
Yeah.
I want to talk about this.
Yeah.
I saw a guy and this is I was at a rugby game.
Yeah.
Outside the game, there's a guy dressed up like Darth Vader.
Cool.
He was playing
Right.
Enter Sandman on his guitar.
Was it near Marvel Stadium or was it
No,
Ross Hall?
it was near the MCG, but I reckon he would go around.
Yeah, yeah.
I reckon he would
You
travel.
reckon he's not dedicated? He's not loyal to the one stadium.
No, I reckon he's stadium.
Yeah.
He's just whatever stadium he can get his hands on. And he was down. I was waiting for a mate. I'm waiting for a mate. I'm waiting for a mate. And the guy's playing Enter Sandman on the guitar, dressed as Darth Vader. And a guy walks past and goes, "Whoa, Darth Vader," like that. Like he just sort of looks at him and points and goes, "Darth Vader," and then he walked off. And then that happened like 6 times, where a guy just said, like, not even positive or negative, just said Darth Vader, and then walked away. And I feel like I don't understand society. You know what I mean? Like I was just like, I don't understand what, like if they said, "I hate you, Darth Vader," and threw something at Darth Vader, that's like a kind of blind rage that I could at least understand.
Yeah. 100%.
Like on a human level, I'm like, oh yeah, I get that you're angry at the world, baby.
Yeah.
You don't like this guy just as Darth Vader. If they were like, "Oh, Darth Vader, I love you. Can I trap you in a bag or something and then take him?"
Yeah.
But just as Darth Vader.
There's like toddler level pattern recognition of like,
yeah,
that is Darth, like
that is Darth Vader.
Am I right?
Like, and is this an elitist thing to say? But like, I started thinking about your philosophy.
Yeah.
Your philosophy student.
Yes, thank you.
I remember hearing about this concept.
Okay.
Called like something like philosophical zombies or something, where it's like where you have no way to know. I have no way to know if you are a conscious being.
Yes.
What is that called? Is that a thing?
That's called a philosophical zombie.
Oh, yeah.
It's this idea. It's about it's in the theory of mind. Yeah, basically, is it possible to have a human being who's like, you know, physically identical to us? So, you know, the neurons are firing and all that. Their brain, you know, if you cut their head open, their brains look exactly like ours, but they have no consciousness going on. You know, there's nothing, nothing special mental thing going on inside their head, but they, you know, react and talk and act normally and so they're called philosophical zombies. And the argument is, could something like that even exist? And some people think yes, some people think no. Yeah,
well, when I saw 6 guys walk past Darth Vader playing Enter Sandman and go, "Darth Vader," and then walk off, I thought they could be philosophical zombies. Like they could be, like I think there are zombies among us.
Did it feel like the Matrix was breaking? Like 6 guys
a little bit,
row?
yeah. I was just like, what? I really started to like. I started to have like. I sometimes will get like I legitimately will sometimes get panic attacks thinking like existential dread, and this was one of those moments where I was legitimately thinking, what is this? Like, why are we on this earth? Like, like, and I started thinking about, you know, ancient Rome, the incest family, all this stuff. Like this feels like running out the clock.
Yeah.
Like there's a point where you're watching Darth Vader play Enter Sandman on Metallica while all these dudes go, "Darth Vader," where you're like, I think we've run out of ideas. Like I think we're just like, oh yeah. Darth Vader. Like what are we doing?
They just mash some random things together.
Yeah.
Some random intellectual bits of property together.
Is that crazy? Is that a crazy thing for me to think?
No. I think 6 people being able to identify Darth Vader does signify the end of culture as we know it. I think you're spot on with that.
That might have been sarcastic. There might have been sarcasm detected.
I would never. But there is something so bleak about, I will say just generally about buskers outside stadiums. I went and saw Paul McCartney, and as I left, there was a busker outside Paul McCartney singing Beatles songs. And I was like, what are you doing? Like we just saw Paul McCartney. What are you trying to do?
Yeah.
This is the worst possible place and worst possible time for you to be performing right now.
There's no scenario in which someone wants to see just a worse version of the thing they just saw.
We literally just saw.
They just saw it. Like it's like we're going to a Monet exhibition
Yeah.
and then seeing someone outside doing that spray can planets. When they do there's always a guy doing spray can planets.
What are spray can planets?
Do you not know about this?
No, is it not a graffiti thing?
I feel like in every city in the world,
Yeah.
there's someone on a sidewalk or footpath or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
With a
And you're welcome to call it whatever you want.
You can call it whatever you want.
Yeah,
You can
yeah.
call it a concrete walkie zone. You can call it a Mr. Walkie
Yeah.
hello time.
Yeah, a thin driveway,
Yeah, thin driveway, a foot driveway,
a foot drive.
a human foot place. And anyway, there's always a guy painting like a star field with planets.
Oh, real?
I feel like this Google that.
Google that.
Google that.
Everyone, stop listening to Aphex
Aphex
Twins.
Twins. Stop Googling Set for Life Scratchets, Borkets,
What-
and Google man making planets with a spray can. It's a thing.
But it's just people doing their own little art. It'd be like like people doing their own little art outside an art exhibit,
Yeah.
like a little
But
caricature
not even
artist.
that. It's literally, selling knockoffs. But even selling knockoffs of Monets, at least you're like, oh, okay, cool, you're selling something. I can't
Yeah.
afford a Monet. But this,
Yeah.
you can afford to go to the Beatles. You've just seen Paul
I
McCartney.
literally just saw Paul McCartney.
You just saw Paul
He's not
McCartney.
even selling Beatles CDs. They don't understand.
Yeah.
But he's literally just doing a worse version of what I've literally just seen.
Get a life, mate. If you're listening,
And
Get a fucking
I
life.
hope you are.
get a clue.
Also, the fact that stadium is sponsored by Marvel now feels really grim.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but there's something about walking past a giant Iron Man statue
Yeah.
to go see AFL or something, which feels so silly.
It's a Marvel Stadium. I don't get stadium.
Like naming rights.
I actually, it's a weird thing, right? Where it's like Marvel. That sounds. I mean, I was going to say it sounds like it being in a comic book.
Yeah. Well,
It sounds like a comic book thing, but it's at least. I guess at least it's better than like Seabus Stadium or Suncorp Stadium. Just
Yeah.
banks.
yeah, like Mining Industries Limited Stadium or something.
Optus.
Palmer Alliance.
Fuck Clive Palmer, me. Okay, question. Last question I have for the best friends
Oh,
audition. Is this an
Yeah.
audition for
it
best
is-
friends?
Yeah, I think it's an audition. Yes,
Is
a tryout.
when you have a pie.
Love it. Love a pie.
Talking about a savory pie.
Yep.
What's it like? Are you vegetarian or meat or
So I'm vegan.
you're vegan? Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah, well,
That's
thank-
cool. That's not gonna stop this best friends train.
Oh, thank you. So
What's your go-to pie? If you had to pick a pie.
I go for there are some really great like Mexican pies. That's like actually that was something I've been thinking about. In Australia, please message me if you got some. But I don't know where to get good vegan pies. In New Zealand, they started to creep into our servos, which was so good. So every like most servos or some of them, at least in the cities, would have vegan pies. But anyway, I reckon like imitation. Mince and steak, I think is the
Yeah. Oh, that's good. But if you get, actually, at a side note too, have you ever been to the Fairley Bakery?
No, never.
Oh my God.
I gotta go.
I actually don't know if they have vegan stuff,
Yeah.
but they would.
Yeah.
They would.
They would.
Out of
Fairly?
Fairley Bakery
Okay.
in the South Island, in the town called Fairley.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I thought it was a place in Melbourne.
No. The Fairley Bakery on the South Island in a town called Fairley, I believe.
Yeah.
And a friend of mine, I was doing like a road trip
Yeah.
down there. And this is one of the things I hate most on this earth, right?
Mm.
Every country town has an award-winning pie shop.
Yeah.
And you go in there and I want to know who's the judges. What was the process? The pie's fine.
Yeah.
Whatever. They're all good. Like pies are good.
Yeah.
I've had some bad ones.
Fish
But
pie.
like there's pie shops in Australia. I don't call them out. I don't care. I'll name names. There's one called like the Cobb Bakery in like outside of Melbourne. That's like north of Melbourne in a town called Kyneton or Kyneton.
And it has a best pie.
Everyone says you got to go out there.
Yeah.
You got to have their pies. You go out there, people will be. There's a line around the block.
There's a line for pies.
A line for pies, and people line up for ages to get these pies. I've been out there 3 times because I wanted to make sure before I said what I'm about to say. Average pies, like they're fine, like they're not bad.
Yeah.
It's just pastry, mince, whatever. They've got some gourmet sort of pies. They had a scallop pie. I had that. It was like, it's not that good.
Yeah.
I had like a satay chicken pie. Fine. They're all fine.
Yeah.
But they're not like, they're just as fine as any other bakery in any other country town. But anyway, that's all this is to say you go.
Is it also one of the things where they're like holding on to an award they won years and years ago? Like it's like, 1994 best pie.
Yeah.
That's still up in the window.
They've got a bunch of awards.
Yeah.
They have won a bunch, but I just keep, I want to do it I want to do a documentary. I want to uncover the truth. Cause it's like, what awards? I've never, it's not like they're televised. I've never seen a pie awards.
It's not like they're vetted. They don't have to go to school.
Yeah.
There's no training.
You could just open a pie shop, then start, a not-for-profit called Australian Pie Guys.
Yeah, you could literally run your own pie awards right now.
Yeah. And then just give myself a pie award.
Yeah.
And then, and I reckon everyone does. I reckon it's a scam.
Is it?
I reckon we need to like shine a light on this, like spotlight. But anyway, all this is to say, Fairley Bakery in New Zealand, the only pie shop I've ever been that legitimately lived up to the hype.
Really? Oh.
People told me about it. They said, and I was almost went there just out of spite to prove everyone wrong.
Is it like on the way to anything? Like, were you?
Yeah, I was driving from like Queenstown to Christchurch, I believe, and it was about halfway.
Okay,
it was definitely on the way.
Yeah.
And I got there and there's a big line, and I was in the line mad.
Yeah,
I was just sitting there mad, just going, "This pie's going to suck.
Yeah,
this is going to be shit pie, and I'm going to tell everyone about it." I had never had a better pie in my life. The best pie I've ever had.
Did that make it worse of anything?
No, it made it better. Like normally, I want to be proven right.
Yeah,
and I want to be correct.
Yeah,
and if I'm not correct, I'm mad. But if you give me their pies were so good, it got over. I was just like, I'm just happy to be in amongst greatness.
I've tasted nectar of the gods.
Yeah, I was just sad I didn't get 3 pies instead of only getting 2 pies.
Did you have Ferg Burger in Queenstown?
Yes, I did.
That's like one of the things that's like notoriously hyped in New Zealand, and it's fine. It's good.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, I did like it. I got sort of sucked into it
because there's a line outside again, or at least when I went, there was. Yeah.
When I went, I was there in Queenstown for like a week, and there was always a massive line, huge line. And then one particular day, I wasn't even necessarily that hungry. I was walking past, and the line was like 4 people.
Yeah,
and I went, I've just got to take my chance. And then that's how they get you, because it took a little while to get through. It took like 10 minutes because it was a bit more than 4, but it wasn't that much more. It was not a big line.
Yep.
After I ordered and paid, they said it's going to be like a 25-minute wait.
Jesus.
And I was like, and there were already other people waiting.
Yeah.
And then it was like a 45-minute wait.
Jesus Christ.
But it was a good burger.
It was a good burger.
I would never wait that long again. But the Fairley pie,
I'll never have it ever again.
I'll never wait for anything. But the Fairley pie was good. But this is a whole roundabout. Like this is the only question I want to ask you.
Yeah.
And this is really going to determine whether or not we seal this deal as best friends or we go our separate ways. When you have a pie, the stakes are high right now. I just want
you've taken your glasses off.
I've taken my glasses off. I can't even see.
Yeah, Mike, you're looking at me right now. My concern is, you said go our separate ways, and we did again come here together, and I'm so concerned about how I'm going to get home.
Get home. Yeah,
that's my thing.
When you have a pie, do you put tomato sauce on that pie?
All right, maybe this is controversial.
Yeah,
but I don't.
Welcome to the Best Friends Club.
Yes.
Welcome to the Best Friends Club.
Yes. Well, I don't know if we're going to play triumphant music behind this Aphex clip.
I'm going to put music behind this. There's going to be triumphant music playing at this point.
I think like maybe this is a crazy attitude to have
Yeah.
towards tomato sauce, but if
Yeah.
the food is good, you don't need to put sauce on it.
That's exactly.
You don't-
That's exactly
yeah.
what I think.
Yes, the only thing that needs like little lubrication is Mr. Oily, as far as I'm
Yeah,
concerned.
yeah.
That's the only thing. The only time
Put
it's ever been heightened.
Put some sauce on Mr. Oily.
Put
Sure.
some sauce on Mr. Oily.
You can put some sauce on.
If Mr. Sauce and Mr. Oily ever met,
Yeah, Mrs. Sauce and Mr. Oily. Yeah, and because that pie already has sauce,
oh yes, of
there's
course.
a gravy inside.
Yes, and it's just if you need to cover it up with tomato paste, you've messed up the pie. That's not good. Yeah, no.
Absolutely.
And pies are just delicious already. Why do you need to
Yeah.
gild the lily?
Yeah, exactly. You're not like when you're listening to this podcast, you're not sitting there going, "Oh, the podcast is good, but I might drink some sauce while it's happening." That would be crazy. You would be crazy if you were doing that. And if you put sauce on your pie, that is just the exact same
The
level of
exact
crazy.
same amount of
Exact
insanity.
same level of insanity.
Yeah, I don't even have sauce with my chips.
Yeah, I pretty much agree with that.
Thank you.
Depending, that can go either way though.
Okay.
I mean, chips can be bad,
Yes, they can. Yeah.
but also sometimes there can be like a sauce that's out of this world.
Yes, true.
But a good chip, no, I don't really have sauce
No,
on my chips.
absolutely not.
I just eat the chip.
Just make your food better, guys.
Yeah, make better food.
Make better food.
Make better food. Thank you so much, Ray,
No,
for being on this podcast.
Thank you very much, my new best
And
friend, Greg
For
Larson.
being best friends.
For being best.
This is going to be, I can't wait to do activities together.
Yes.
Jet skis,
Jet skis.
mountaineering.
There's that trip to Bendigo we've been planning.
We're going to get up to Bendigo.
We're going to do a paint and sip.
Yeah. A slop and slurp.
So we got that book to write.
We got the book to write. We're in a contract now with this Mr. Oily book.
Mr. Oily.
That's the only thing I'm worried about is that the our business relationship is going to impinge on our friendship
absolutely.
with the
Gonna
Mr. Oily book.
I'm concerned Mr. Oily is a snake oil salesman. I'm worried it's not going to come true. He's not true.
He's a bad guy.
He's a bad
I'm not going to lie to you. He's a bad guy, and you don't want to.
Oily on skin, oily in person.
yeah. Do you have anything you want to plug? Any?
Oh, thank you. Just go Ray O'Leary Comedy on all socials. Go to I'll have links to tours I'm doing around Australia and New Zealand if you want to come in to that, please.
Yeah, you're doing a show this year, show.
Doing a new show this year in Perth, Melbourne, Brisbane, Sydney, Auckland, Wellington, Perth. I've said Perth, Canberra. All over.
Look it up. What's the show called?
Your laughter is just making me stronger.
Your laughter is just making me stronger. It's going to be so good.
Yes.
I promise you it'll be good.
Thank you. Do you have anything you want to plug, Greg?
Thank you so much. I have a new show called Revolting.
Oh, yeah. I love the poster.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, the poster is good. It costs a lot to make, so please come to the show.
Make sure you look at the poster.
Yeah, make sure you look at the poster. And go onto my Twitter or X or whatever it's called now. I don't look, but I will post there are nude versions.
Really?
Yeah, and you can't post them on Instagram, but there's nude versions.
But thank you, Elon Musk.
Yeah, thank you, Elon Musk. Thank you, Papa Elon. I love you so much. But yeah, my show Revolting is on tour. I'm going to plug it in every episode. That's why I'm doing a fucking podcast, man.
You got to have content.
You got to have content.
Yes. You're the modern day Michelangelo.
All right, thanks, Ray. See you, everybody. Greg Larson, sign off. I don't know. I don't have
Your
an official
sign off is just saying Greg Larson sign off.
Yeah,
Ray
it is now.
O'Leary sign off.
Okay. Greg Larson, sign off. I have to be last.
The Greg Larson Show. The big unit is ready to go. The Greg Larson Show. Muck around on the Mazepam. A fresh custard in his hand. The greatest podcast in all the land.